Hey guys, Weathercast 100 here. Right now we're looking at a loop of the Atlantic satellite. Right here you can see Hurricane Earl about to impact the Carolinas all the way up the eastern seaboard. Dangerous hurricane. People need to be on their toes about this one. Right back here you can see Fiona. Not looking too impressive. Neither is Gaston. Gaston is looking actually kind of crappy right now, but Gaston is expected to come back and eventually move into the Caribbean. Okay, here is Hurricane Earl's enhanced satellite view. You can see it looks like it trained a bit of dry air this morning, and it's weakened a bit. It was up to 145 miles an hour, but it has since weakened a little bit, down to around 140, I think, or maybe 100. I think it looks more like 135 now to me, but we'll see what the advisory says. Here's the projected path of Earl, expected to maintain Category 4 status all the way up to around Cape Hatteras, and then be downgraded to a Category 3 by Friday, and eventually keep moving off to the north at a fairly quick pace, and then be downgraded to a Category 2 by 8 p.m. Friday, and a Category 1 by Saturday. That will impact Cape Cod. Cape Cod might even get a direct hit by this one, so Cape Cod needs to watch this really closely. Here's a projected path for Tropical Storm Fiona. Winds right now are at 50 miles an hour. Minimum central pressure is at 1,002 millibars. This is expected to curve off to the north. Now the jury is not out on this one yet. I'm still looking at a couple models that stall it out in here because it gets left behind when Earl goes up to the north. And because Earl will create like a reverse eddy in here and block it to the south and maybe stall it out, and it might move in as a tropical storm later in the week. But we'll see what happens with that. The jury's still out on that. That's not certain. Now the next certain one that we do need to watch, this we really need to be on our toes about. This next one is tropical storm, or well, they downgraded to tropical depression. Tropical depression Gaston, I guess. It is expected to become a Category 2 hurricane by Tuesday. Right now, winds at 35 miles an hour, pressure 1,008 millibars. This is not looking very impressive on satellite at all. It's kind of look really weak, but it's expected to go into the Caribbean, and that's why we need to watch it. Right now, I'm going to show you guys the long-range GFS model, and you can see it takes Earl up the eastern seaboard and drags Fiona with it, but I'm not sure because this high pressure might build back in before Fiona gets to come all the way up north and then stall out and then come in as like a tropical depression, tropical storm. Nothing to really worry about with Fiona. But Gaston needs to really be watched, because what could happen with that is that could continue moving west, and as it does get up in here, become a very strong hurricane in the Caribbean, and then move up into the Gulf. And anyone along the Gulf Coast states need to be watching Gaston really closely. I'm telling you what. Basically what I'm thinking right now is it's going to take a track in here, and anywhere from the Florida Panhandle down towards Brownville needs to be watching this, because I'm not sure it's going to really curve out. It might try to curve out and hit Florida from this angle, but that would be a really odd angle to hit from. Of course, Charlie did that back in 2004, but once again, the next serious one that needs to be watched is Gaston, and we will continue keeping you guys updated. Alright guys, Weathercast 100.